Hi student, my name is Professor P.D. Vasankar. Welcome to my online class. Today we solve problem on vectors by using shortcuts method. First problem is the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are I minus 2j plus 3k and 2i plus j minus 4k is option A 10 under root 6, option B 10 root 3, option C 5 root 6, option D 5 root 3. In this problem, we find the area of the parallelogram and the adjacent sides of the parallelogram are given. So we know that the area of the parallelogram whose adjacent sides are A bar and B bar is magnitude of A bar cross B bar. By using this result and we find the area of the parallelogram. That is here the formula for finding out the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are A bar and B bar is magnitude of A bar cross B bar. So first we find here the cross product of the given vector, that is A bar and B bar. Suppose here this vector is A bar, that is A bar is equals to I minus 2j plus 3k, B bar is equals to 2i plus j minus 4k. From this we find A bar cross B bar. Determinant in the first row I, j, k, that is the unit vector along the coordinate axis. In the second row 1, here 1, minus 2, 3. And in the third row 2, 1, minus 4. And then we evaluate this determinant. So we write this here. A bar cross B bar is equals to determinant I, j, k, that is the unit vector along the coordinate axis. In the second row, write here 1 minus 2 3. Second row, that is 1 minus 2 3. In the third row, 2 1 minus 4. So in the third row, 2 1 minus 4. Therefore, here A bar cross B bar which is equals to. Here we evaluate the determinant, and this is the determinant of order 3 into 3. We know that the process for evaluating the determinant of order 3 into 3 in 10th standard and in 11th standard. So here I determinant minus 2 3 1 minus 4, and then we evaluate this minus 2 into 4, that is 8, 1 into 3, here minus 3, 8 minus 3, so we get 5, here 5i. Next we write here minus j, 1 into minus 4 minus 4, 2 into 3 minus 6, that is minus 4 minus 6 minus 10, and here negative negative positive, so plus 10j plus k. So we write here k. Then 1 into 1, 1. 2 into minus 2, minus 4. So 1 plus 4. Therefore here plus 5k. And then we find here the magnitude of A bar cross B bar. Here we find the magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equals to under root 5 square plus here 10 square plus 5 square. Or from this 5 take common. If we take 5 common, then I plus 2j plus k. And then we find the magnitude of A bar cross B bar. So here magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equals to 5 take common. Then here 1 square. If we take from this 5 take common, then here 1i, here 2j, here 1k. Therefore 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square in under root. Therefore here magnitude of A bar cross B bar which is equals to 5 under root 1 square, that is 1 plus 2 square 4 plus 1 square again 1. Therefore, magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equals to this 5 as it is. 1 plus 4 plus 1, that is root 6. That is here the required area is 5 root 6. Here 5 root 6. Therefore, C is the correct option. That is here we find the area of the parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given. Next problem. If magnitude of A bar cross B bar whole square plus magnitude of A bar dot B bar whole square is equals to 144, and magnitude of A bar is equals to 4, then magnitude of B bar equals to what? And here option is given. Option A 3, option B 8, option C 4, option D 12. Option A 3, option B 8, option C 4, option D 12. In this problem, one vector equation is given. That is here magnitude of A bar cross B bar whole square plus magnitude of A bar dot B bar whole square is equals to 144. This is one vector equations. Again, it is given that the magnitude of A bar is 4. Then our aim is to find out magnitude of B bar. So by now that one property, we use this property. This is the property in vector. That property is magnitude of A bar cross B bar whole square plus magnitude of A bar dot B bar whole square, which is equals to magnitude of A bar square into magnitude of B bar square. We use this. So here it is given that LHS, that is this LHS, which is equals to 144. In LHS we put 144, and in RHS we put magnitude of A bar is equals to 4. Therefore here magnitude of A bar square into magnitude of B bar square is equals to LHS. This is given, that is 144. Here this is given 144. So we write here which is equals to 144. Again we put here magnitude of A bar, and magnitude of A bar is given, that is 4. So we put here magnitude of A bar square. Magnitude of A bar square is equals to 4 square, that is 16. Therefore, from this magnitude of B bar square is equals to 144 upon 16. Here magnitude of B bar square is equals to 144 upon 16. Therefore, magnitude of B bar square is equals to 144 upon 16, that is 9. By taking the square root of both sides, then we get here magnitude of B bar is equals to under root 9, that is 3. Therefore, magnitude of B bar equals to 3. So here A is the correct option, because in this problem we find magnitude of B bar, and magnitude of B bar is 3. This is one very most important questions. Dear student, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and press on bell icon. Next problem. The two vectors A bar is equals to 2i plus j plus 3k, and B bar is equals to 4i minus lambda j plus 6k are parallel. Then the value of lambda is equals to what? Option A, that is 3. Option B, 2. Option C, minus 2. Option D, minus 3. In this problem, A bar and B bar is given. And again it is given that A bar and B bar are parallel or collinear. Then we find here the value of lambda. And we know that the two vectors are parallel, then their cross product, that is A bar cross B bar, which is equals to 0. if two vectors are parallel, then the value of the cross product of these two vectors is equals to 0. That is A bar cross B bar, which is equals to 0. So first we find here the cross product of A bar and B bar. So again we find this cross product by the help of the determinant in the first row I, j, k. Second row we write the scalar of A bar, that is 2, 1, 3. In the third row scalar of B bar, that is 4 minus lambda 6. And then we evaluate this, this determinant. And this determinant equals to 0. Then we get the value of lambda. So we find this here. First we find here A bar cross B bar, which is equals to determinant in the first row I, j, k. Second row we write here 2, 1, 3. So we write here 2, 1, 3. Then third row 4 minus lambda 6. So we write here 4 minus lambda 6. And then we evaluate the determinant of order 3 into 3. So A bar cross B bar is equals to I here 1 into 6, so write 6 minus lambda into 3 minus 3 lambda, here write plus 3 lambda, minus here write j, so write here j, 2 into 6 12, 4 into 3 minus 12 plus here k, so we write here k, then 2 into minus lambda minus 2 lambda, 4 into 1 here write minus. Then here 12 get cancel. Therefore 12 minus 12, that is 0, and 0 into j, so 0. Therefore here A bar cross B bar is equals to I in bracket 6 plus 3 lambda plus k in bracket minus 2 lambda minus 4. We write this here. And in this problem it is given that A bar and B bar are parallel. Therefore the value of the cross product, that is vector A cross vector B, equals to 0. So we write here vector A cross vector B equals to 0. Therefore here I in bracket 6 plus 3 lambda plus k in bracket minus 2 lambda minus 4, which is equals to A bar cross B bar equals to 0. That is the null vector. Null vector can be written as 0i plus 0j plus 0k. And then we equate the corresponding scalar. That is 6 plus 3 lambda equals to 0. 6 plus 3 lambda is equals to 0. That is here we equate the scalar of I or j. We get the same value of lambda. 6 plus 3 lambda is equals to 0. Therefore 3 lambda is equals to minus 6. Therefore lambda is equals to minus 2. 6 plus 3 lambda is equals to 0. Therefore 3 lambda is equals to minus 6. Therefore lambda is equals to minus 2. Here lambda is equals to minus 2. That is C is the correct option. That is, if the given vectors, that is A bar and B bar, are parallel, then we find here the value of lambda by using the cross product of these two vectors equals to 0. So C is here correct option. Next problem. ABCDEF is a regular hexagon. ABCDEF is a regular hexagon. Vector AB is equals to vector A or A bar. Vector BC is equals to B bar, and vector CD is equals to C bar. Then find AE bar. Then we find here vector AE, and vector we find here vector AE. So here option is A bar plus B bar, A bar plus C bar, option C B bar plus C bar, and none of this. In this problem, it is given that ABCD is a regular hexagon. Vector AB is given, that is A bar. Vector BC is given, B bar. Vector CD is given, C bar. Then vector AE is. And here option A bar plus B bar. Option B, A bar plus C bar. Option C, B bar plus C bar. Option D, none of these. So first we draw here the regular hexagon. So here A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon. And here it is given that Vector AB is equals to vector A, vector BC is equals to vector B, and vector CD is equals to vector C. This is given in the problem. Vector AB is equals to vector A, vector BC is equals to vector B, vector CD is equals to vector C. This is given. And we find here vector AE. From this figure, here first we joint B and D, A and E. That is here, this is vector BD, this is vector AE. We draw here vector BD and vector AE. From this figure, we use here triangle law for vector addition in triangle BCD. In this triangle, we use the triangle law for vector addition. That is vector BC plus vector CD is equals to vector BD. So we write here vector BC plus vector CD is equals to vector BD. Again we repeat this. We use the triangle law for vector addition in triangle BCD. Therefore vector BC plus vector CD is equals to vector BD using triangle law. Here vector BC, that is vector B. So write here vector B. Vector CD, here vector C. So we write here vector C here equals to vector BD. So vector BD as it is. But again from this figure, vector BD equals to vector E by using the definitions of equality of two vectors. Two vectors having equal magnitude and same direction. So BD and E have the same directions and equal magnitude. Therefore, vector BD is equals to vector E. So we write here vector BD is equals to vector E is equals to vector B plus vector C. Therefore, vector E is equals to vector B plus vector C. Vector B plus vector C. That is C is the correct option. That is, in this vector first we draw here a regular hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F. Then we draw the again two vectors, that is vector BD and vector EE. Next we use the triangle law for vector addition and find out vector EE. So in this way we solve problem on vector by using the shortcut method. All these problems are very most important. Again, we request you, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and press on bell icon. Okay, thanks.